First, we'll take out this skirt hem. The skirt hem is made according to our center line. The center isn't symmetrical, right? Then we neatly draw the paper pattern. It's about folding these pleats. We mark this pleat at the middle and both sides. Then this is the side edge. Then this is the straight opening. Then seam allowance is added on the edges. Add seam allowances yourself. Then neatly fold the edge here at the bottom. Then here, if we want to press that seam ourselves, just add it. If you don't want to press it, then don't add it. Then this is our top piece. And then there are the two front pieces. Then here we also have a straight edge. On our own pattern, it reaches up to here. Then add seam allowance. Then there are two sleeves. Then one back piece, one twisted cuff, and this one. This cuff. Now let's take this out. We add seam allowance to it. And here I didn't add any, just sew it directly. After sewing, trim it and turn it over. Then take out the skirt hem. The skirt hem has already been overlocked at the bottom. We just fold it in. Press a visible crease. After pressing a visible crease, in the middle, we fold this in half here. After folding in half, fold it over like this. Then fold this part over the same way. Then after folding it over, the edges here are the same. Fold this part in half, then fold it over. Fold this part in half, fold it over, then iron everything. Then the steps are all the same. Then iron everything this way. So now shall we fold it like this? If folded properly, if we don't press this seam, we can just sew it later to secure it uniformly. Then, if we want to make it like mine, we also need to fold it up. After folding it up, then flip it to the other side. Then pull out this middle point. Pull out this middle point. You fold it in half along this middle line. After folding it in half, we find these two lines. See if these two lines are aligned. After aligning them properly, then sew it to this position. If you sew up to this point, the effect will be the same as this one. Later on, the area below this, you can just let it hang down freely. You can fold it into this crease. Anyway, it depends on personal preference. Then the following steps are exactly the same. I won't repeat the steps here. Just fold up the middle part here, then fold this part up. Then just align it to the center. Align to the center. Then if you want to crease the fold, if you don't crease the fold, it will have this effect. Then proceed according to personal preference. Then finish setting all of this up. We have now already completed setting this up. After finishing, it will look like this the whole time. Then set it aside. Then take out our jacket. For the top, we match the front pieces in 3 pairs. After aligning the 3 front pairs, sew the shoulder properly. Then, after sewing, finish the edges with overlocking. Now, the edges have already been finished with overlocking. With the edges finished, take out our sleeves. This is how the sleeve looks. For the sleeve, it's this part here. We just clearly mark this part. Then we fold it like this. After folding it up, then we fold in at this point like this. After folding it in, we take out our edging strip. For the edging strip, we align the fronts together like this. Then we sew matching 3 edges. After sewing, then here we just sew and mark it. Then fold it like this. When folding, leave the water frame exposed. Then fold it in half like this. When folding it in half, sew a top stitch on the surface. Because if the seam is exposed on the outside, it's thread treatment. That thread will be slightly covered. It's just to make it look better. So it looks like this. Then press down a visible stitch. And for the other sleeve, do the same. After finishing, take out our jacket. Then we align the centers together. After aligning center to center, fix the front and back in place. Then sew it. Then after sewing it up, we sew up the other one as well. Then here we finish the edges. Now both sleeves are sewn together. The edges are finished. After securing the edge, take out the twist we sewed earlier. For the twist, we align the centers this way. Then align it properly like this. After aligning, sew it properly. Then for sewing, we sew it right at this straight edge. Then when aligning, our knob here aligns with this straight edge. The straight edge corresponds to this single line. Align it here. Then, after properly sewing this part, aren't we here at this spot? As for this spot, we simply added that seam allowance. For this seam allowance, I added 2 units. If we want to finish the edges, adding 1 unit
I added
is
2
sufficient
here.
without serging the edges.
That is,
fold this part inward like this, then fold it inward like this again. Then sew along here, or when you initially fix it in place. You can also sew them together directly. If they aren't properly fixed, then sew them separately. Then after sewing, finish with edge stitching. After edge stitching, turn it over from here. Then after turning it over further, we press a 5 millimeters top stitch line starting from here. Then press a 3 millimeters top stitch line here. After pressing, flip it over and iron it a bit. After sewing the collar, it looks like this. Then we just handle the garment like this. After aligning the sides opposite each other, we sew this part neatly. The other side is the same. Then these 2 sides are sewn up. Then take out the skirt hem. I have also added 2 seam allowances on my side. After folding it twice in the same way, stitch a top stitch line right here. Then do the same on this side. And when we sew the fold, we must be careful not to leave any gaps. If we're
gaps.
concerned about deviations during sewing, it's best to leave a little extra margin at the front to avoid running short later. We can also add more to the front, then align side to side and center to center. Then we sew it properly. Then after sewing, we neatly trim the edges. We are now working on this group pattern. For the group pattern, I haven't added lace on my end. Then we directly cut it according to our total length data. Then we add seam allowance at the waist here. Then we overlock the edges. And here at the bottom, I also directly finish the edge. We left just a tiny bit exposed. We can draw a line on this. Then we can also add a small lace. If the lace is relatively long, we don't want to show too much. So we have to cut the total length down a bit. Then we can adjust the total length of the lace, which means the total length after adding the lace can also work. Then it depends on personal styling. Now we fold the waist area here. We fold it in like this. After folding it in, we top stitch a 5mm Then we insert an elastic band. Now after we finish sewing it, we simply take this rubber band and then insert it. Then the length of the rubber band is adjusted according to each individual's elasticity. After threading the rubber band through, now we are facing each other like this. If we need to overlock, it means the seams are aligned correctly. Then if we follow my method, we place them back to back. Then after placing them back to back, we just flip it over like this. After flipping it over, here we sew another seam on it. This seam should extend beyond the line we just stitched, or trim this part a bit, then sew a seam like this on it. Then we sew a line down like this. This quilt layer is finished. I do the same by sewing a line down like this. Now let's make this jacket. For the jacket, it's our back panel, then two front pieces. Then we place them with the front sides facing each other. After placing the front sides together, this is how we sew the pointed seam. Then after finishing the pointed seam, we take out our sleeve. For the sleeve, we align the front sides facing each other. The fronts facing, we align the centers together. Then we sew a stitch all around it. Now the sleeve has been sewn together. Take out our cuff, fold the cuff in half, then add seam allowance. Then we sew it right here, then we pull it over and sew it. Then we first take out this side strip. For the side strip, the wrong sides should face each other. If the wrong sides face each other, sew a stitch along here. Sew the required seam allowance. If it's not fully sewn, it looks like this. Just set it aside for now. Then continue to take out our jacket. We also sew the other sleeve and cuff together. After sewing it up, we then fold the side over. Fold it over so that the front sew it like this. Now, after sewing the two sides together, you take this out. Take out this hem. This is how the hem looks. Then just sew it up like this. After sewing this side, just let it down. Once let down, it looks like this. Then you can press the seam line. Then give it a quick ironing. Now the hem is sewn. Let's sew this front side and the collar. Next, we draw a line down the middle. Then align the centers. Then we do it the same way. Align center to center. Then secure it firmly. Then we blow air on it like this. After stitching this part up, we do the same by placing it in here. After putting it in, we gently roll it to press a marking line. And now, we have sewn it up. Once it's sewn up, this top is finished. Come on, baby. We are now making this bag. Then we will make this decorative rope. Then sew it onto the front. Then stitch it like this. Trim and turn it over. Then flip it over like this. We can press a top stitch here on it. After pressing the top stitch, then take this out again. Then take out our cover. For the cover, we do it this way too. We sew a seam on it, then trim it and turn it inside out. Next, we have this bag. For the bag, we fold it inward. Just add the seam allowance yourself. After folding it inward, then fold this part inward as well. Then press it with a steam iron. Steam, press it again, and then fold it in half. Fold it in half again. Then give it a quick pressing with the iron. Then sew it. Now, take out our bag cover. And here, for this, you need to draw it out. We need to use it when sewing. Or if you think you can sew it well, you don't have to draw it then. It's up to you. Then on my side, I did a quick sketch. Then this is a decorative line. Then comes the sewing. Or you can also add a ribbon. Then regarding this refrigerator, later, it needs to be folded over like this. You can draw it if you want. Or you don't have to draw it. Depends on personal preference. And now it's like this. We sew this decorative trim in place. Then you can sew it with thread, or sew it yourself or use a sewing machine. After this piece is sewn, then fold it in half. After folding it in half, we sew it here, sew both sides, then do the same with the lining. Then after we finish stitching here, we simply handle this part and take care of it here. Here's the middle, aligning the middle to align center to center. Then place the edge alongside. Then sew this part well for me. Sew it well. Then for the other side, do it the same way. Then the lining is done the same way. Now these two are sewn together. Then put it aside. Then take out this bag. Regarding this bag, we place it on top of our bag cover. Then we place it here first, and then we simply fix it in place. After securing it here on top, that's exactly how it is. Then after we've sewn this part up, we take out our shoulder strap. We also place it here beside this, placed next to this accessory. Then secure it in place. Both strips are identical. Then once it is secured, we take out the main body of our bag and then place it on the back side. Then do it like this, a layout facing each other head on. Then later flip it over, then fix it here. Then after fixing it here, we place it normally, just like this. Once it's like this, we leave a little less here, leave a little less. We are right here at the edge, right here, at this edge. We sew it like this, secure it, hold it steady, and pull it up. After pulling it up, about 3 millimeters from there, secure it like this. That's how it is. Then on the other side, sew it up the same way. And now we're here. After sewing it up, we insert it into this inner scale here. And now we've inserted it. Secure both sides, then start sewing from here. Sew all around the edge, leave a small opening here. Then sew it up and turn it over. After turning it over, it looks like take this part and make an adjustment. This is the spot we're referring to, the cut that was made. Then here we can use the long needle technique to stitch, sew a visible stitch around the surface. After pressing it down properly, we just flip it over like this. Then you can also press the seam here. It depends on personal preference. Then put this down. After putting this down, then we take that wire and keep an eye on it. After watching it, then right here in the middle, we sew a hidden seam on it. Now about this bag, we have finished making the backpack. As for this part, on my side it is folded in. Fold it like this. And now, as for this bag, add a hidden clasp to it. And then at this spot, when we work on it here, if you don't want to place it here, we can wedge it inside here. If it is wedged inside here, it's this fabric of ours. When cutting the piece it needs to be cut open and then sewn together later. So when cutting it open, this part is not, well, it's not the line marked here. We can begin here, cut it open, then take this item and just insert it. And if you don't want to bother, just like me, just stitch it up properly. Because I'm using this type of bowl insert here, so I didn't sew this opening. If you sisters are making it with fabric, then first fold this part in half. After folding, sew a visible seam here. Next, I'll sew it like this for everyone. Then we'll do the same with the other one. After finishing like this, trim this part. Then the sock is done.